And welcome back, everyone. Chuck G Violin. And today we're doing something pretty special. I've got a pretty special new golf course that is just about finished. Like it'll be published probably about the time you see this. And I'm going to give you a little tour of it, and then we're going to play around, and we're going to get this published and for all to see. If you like content like this, want to see more golf courses, want to see more of my work, any tutorials, stuff like that, like and subscribe if you would, please. It helps me out. Here's number 18. And I would appreciate it. So we're going to do a quick kind of poor man's flyover of this golf course in the designer. It's the first hole, second hole, which is sort of drivable. We'll get to that as I'm playing it. Here's the third hole where you can see the resort. By the way, the name of this golf course is Dirtwater Dunes Resort. And I have been dying to name a golf course Dirtwater anything for for the main reason being as when I played Tiger Woods way back in the day. Let me fix this cart path real quick while I'm telling you this. I used to play the Tiger Woods and design, with the Tiger Woods series. And back then I went by kind of a pseudonym of Herschel Dirtwater. And so I've been dying to kind of design a golf course, with using that nomenclature somehow. And wouldn't you know it, the profanity filter kept catching that in earlier versions of this game. It would catch it because the name Dirtwater, or even Sweetwater, which I was going to try to use, Dirtwater is spelled Dirtwater. Therefore, it wasn't able to be used. And that was that. Well, apparently that issue is no longer a thing because, I haven't tried to publish this yet, but I did rename it and it didn't catch anything. So here's a scorecard, if you were wondering. So anyways, that's kind of how that went. Here's number 5. Number 6 is going to be your first par 5. Got to wait a little while to get a par 5, and then you get 2 of them in 3 holes. Here's a short par 4 7th. And here's the next par 5 going in the opposite direction, number 8. 9 is a par 3. I like making the 9th hole a par 3 for some reason. Here's the very tricky 10th. You could hit driver to here as long as you're long enough, because it's about a 275 carry. So that's not too bad. The better play, especially into the wind, is going to be 3-wood over here, but that's a harder second shot. Here's kind of the signature hole of the golf course. The double green 11th short par 3 with 2 very small targets to hit to. Good luck. Oh, got to fix this. Hold on. Cart paths will tend to waver kind of like this unless you put heavy rough over them, or they'll just do it all the time. This must be where one meets the other, so I can do that. Boom, fixed-ish. Okay, number 12, par 5. So you got 6, 8, and 12 are par 5s. Oops, I went the wrong way. Here's 13, drivable under most conditions. Par 4. 14 is one of my favorite holes on the golf course. Good example of what they call a cape hole, where you can kind of, bite off as much of these bunkers as you like. You could hit something over here, but it's a harder second shot. Very difficult green, believe it or not. This little pit of despair here seems to catch everything. Here's 15, island-ish green. There's a lot of room on that green, but I will tell you I have hit it in the water here. So we're going to talk more about my excellent golf game here eventually. Very long par 3 here. 250 yards. I'm boring even myself. Very long par 4 at 510. You can hit over here. This is about a 290 carry to get into the fairway here. It shortens the hole tremendously and makes it so you don't have to carry all this nonsense, but it's very difficult to do unless you are a very long player and into the wind. So, and then number 18, where you want to be over here if you can, because down here is a little more difficult shot. And that's that. So, let me show you something real quick. What I kind of envisioned here was me, the designer, being asked to design a golf course kind of like a Kiowa Island, with the resort. Here's the resort. But a golf course that's as difficult and championship worthy as a Kiowa Island or a Whistling Straits or something like that. I see this as being maybe a Pacific Northwest, maybe Northeast Ocean, Bayside golf course, maybe somewhere like in Maine or New Hampshire, or Massachusetts, Southern Connecticut, or up in, Oregon, Northern California, Washington, etc. And that is kind of how the golf course evolved. Let me drink some coffee here real quick. It's the end of a very long day, and I'm pretty tired. I already recorded this once, and it completely messed up and didn't record at the right resolution, so my bad. Okay, we're going to play this golf course. We are going to play everything standard, but we are going to choose hole location the 4th. And here we go. We'll get John talking to us, of course, because, as he is wont to do.
Hello there. My name is John McCarthy, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K25.
Nice view off the first.
Can't wait for the golf.
Driver not really necessary, especially if you don't want to hit it down there. Golly, I'm so sorry.
Drive up there in the fairway, and we'll be on our way.
Now, I've been working really hard on my golf game.
Nice shot.
The last few, I play in a fun society. The Brew Crew, that's got to go a little. Oh, good shot, Charles.
Yeah, nice work.
It's a good little approach. And I played badly. Oh, that's got to stay up, and it didn't. Played very badly the last few rounds this most recent season, Jiminy Christmas. As you can see, putting is still an adventure. But I'm really trying to get better. I worked extremely hard. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. What did I do? How do I fix that? I forgot how to get out of practice mode. What? Oh, it's got me moving. No, this is fine. Okay. God, I forgot I didn't even know what I did. Okay, so downwind, like this player that I have is not terribly long, so best case he can hit something up into here. But downwind, you could get up into this area and roll something onto the green, maybe. But anyway, I've been working hard on my game, trying to get better. Putting, I'm getting there. Everything that I'm doing is we're kind of getting there. I have a new kind of motion when I'm swinging the club. And when I'm the main thing that I'm doing with everything else, thank you, is that I'm trying to just You know, what I always was doing was, like, when I took a full swing, I tried to make, take a full swing a certain way. You know what? I don't need all that. And now I'm trying to just make every swing just like that. Perfect all the way around. So that doesn't matter, whether it's a putt or a chip or a whatever. Now, I pulled that one. I kind of did that on purpose, but okay. So that was the third hole. That's the hole you can really see the resort from. Here's hole number 4, long par 4. So, I've got the draw working pretty well. I don't hit a draw in real life. If anything, I hit a little bit of a fade. But the motion with the controller for the draw is easier for me. See how I just, trying to just make every stroke, whether it's from on the green, in the fairway, wherever, I'm trying to make that a perfect stroke. Now, 3 wood is a lot of club here. We're going to go ahead and hit the 5 wood. I pulled that, but I'll get away with it.
And we've got about 150 yards to the pin.
I need to kind of hit this. Oops. Yeah, that wasn't a very good takeaway, but we'll do okay.
Okay, here's a 24-footer. I think this one's going left to right.
Let's see if I played enough break. It doesn't look like it.
Oh, brutal.
But again, I mean, that's a good putt. As I get better at reading the greens, and, I don't count squares, I don't do numbers, I don't do any of that stuff. I do everything by feel, and which is not the best way to do it. But, that's an example of just a, of the type of swing that I'm getting a lot more these days. All right, so this is a tough second shot because this green is angled. You're better off being closer to the ocean. This is a good spot to be over here. Oops, I left that out to the right a little bit, but I'll be able to do a little spinner or something in there.
Okay, third shot.
Having a little trouble with the spinner lately, hitting it straight, but it is what it is. Here's a short 7th hole. Let me see where the flag is at today. Number 4 flag is back there, so this actually is kind of green light with the driver. I can get something most of the way down here to where I can hit a spinner, second shot, and get something close. Like so. You got to be a little careful.
Come on,
whoops. Okay.
Shot worked out just fine.
It's a tough green here.
This putt's around 16 feet out. All right, starting.
Come on.
The left of the hole. Here we go. Par putt. Let's do it. And after that hole,
which brings us to the 8th hole. The hole probably with the most sand on it. All right. Not too much wind, and this is the line you want, although it's a little farther left than I should have hit.
Okay, we're in the deep
God
rough.
bless America. Okay, so now I got to do something fancy. And I didn't do it fancy enough. Damn. Looks like I got to fix that cart path, too. Let's see if this stays. Yep.
And chalk up another green in regulation. 9 feet to go.
Cool.
Well played to you.
All right, so the 9th hole is a par 3. I've been enjoying routing my golf courses where number 9 is a par 3. Carpenter Mountain is that way. There's a good swing. This is right at it. Sit now. Okay.
Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green.
Yeah, not much to this par 3.
With this one, 16
Oh, stay up. I didn't play enough break.
I believe this is for your par.
You're correct, John. Okay. So that leads us to the tricky 10th hole, like I said before. Got a couple of options, so not a lot of wind today. So I could hit driver up into here, but then I've got kind of an awkward distance into this hole. So better off to hit 3-wood over there. It'll be a longer second shot with a bad angle, but it's, you know, it's still... Ugh. Got to get up a little.
Okay,
all right.
We're on the green. This putt's around 13
There's just a bad number for me.
Down it goes.
All right, here is number 11.
We'll bring it down to 5 under.
Where are we at today? This is the narrowest of the greens. But I hit a pretty good shot. Let's see if this bites.
That is
Bites.
beautiful.
I will take that.
Birdie putt. Great work out there. Great work. Birdie number
So,
7.
as you're sort of seeing here, you know, my game has gotten a lot better. Actually writing about a 10-game, 10-match winning streak on ranked. So, this is the play here. You don't, I mean, a driver will get through the fairway if you don't try to cut that corner off. And now, that's going to be perfect. As long as it doesn't bounce over this little kind of backstop. Come back. Oh, no. Dang it. Yeah, that's a bad leave.
And 4 feet to go.
Okay, well, it is what it is. Here is drivable hole. So the play here really is downwind is 3-wood. I'm going to try to do the old stinger down the fairway. See if this is good enough. It looks like it will be. Settle. How about it? Okay. So now I have a makeable putt for a 2. Put a good stroke on it. Let's see if it's good enough. Oh, no, you didn't. Did me dirty there. Okie doke. So this is, as I said before, kind of the Cape type hole. You could just bite off as much of this as you like. 3-wood's not a bad play here. That'll get me into the middle of the fairway. Not the best angle coming in, but
all right, here's our second shot on the 14th.
It's a bad number. I'm right in between. There's not enough wind to help me on this. Got to go a little. Okay. Stay right there. Stay right there.
This putt.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Wrigley.
To say the least.
Wrigley is barking, as he is wont to do. Ooh, did I get this high enough? Nope. Good speed, though.
Here we go. Tapper on in.
Wrigley, what you doing, buddy?
The next hole.
Why don't you go see Mama?
8 under par.
Go see Mama. See if he'll go bother my wife instead of me. You want to come up here with Daddy?
You just launched out. Who do you think you are, Bulk Brogan?
Here we go. Yes, just a good boy. Yeah, I did launch that. If you hit this in line with the fairway, it's kind of got like a bowl where you can... It's pretty easy to keep it in their fairway. Oh, not a good swing. Oh, if this is up, it's not up. Ugh.
Okay, here's our third shot.
But yeah, I mean, if you're offline, forget it. But if you're anywhere where the... Oh, dude.
The green side rough here. Okay, I'm liking that one. Nice.
That's a shame. 200 yards to a par 5 and 2. And now we've got a 250-yard par 3.
Okay, let's see what you can do here on the par 3 16th.
Ooh, good-looking shot. You can't miss right here or else.
Nicely done.
because there's kind of a pit of despair over here, as you can see.
This one's going a bit to the right. This one's tracking.
There we go. I mean, this is a pretty minimum effort round, and I'm going to wind up with, 9 or 10 under. Okay. See, I got to get all of that to get that into this section of the fairway. And now I'll have like 150 in. Yeah, 160 into a 510-yard par 4. That might not be enough. Got to go a little. All right.
That's a safe shot.
Thank you.
Here we
It's a little better than a safe shot.
This one's going left to right pretty hard.
How about it? Come on. Oh.
Giving you that one. All right, for the par.
But anyway, this is the course, Here's number 18. We come up the hill into the clubhouse. And then you cross the bridge to the other island, and that's where the resort is.
Let's see how you do here on the 18th.
So this is where you want to be. It's very difficult to carry it all the way up here unless you're not a technician like I am. But even this will funnel down a little.
It's a good one.
I mean, that's not bad. The holes, I shortened it a little bit. It used to be much longer than this. So, stick right next to it. So, this is your clubhouse. I made that out of the modular clubhouse, a modular house building pieces. And it is what it is. So, I've got a few more modifications to make, and then that's it. We're done. I'm going to try to get this thing published before I leave town tomorrow for some performing over the holiday weekend. And I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, if this gives you any value whatsoever, please go ahead, like and subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see in terms of designing, maybe some new design tutorials, things like that. Or if you want to see some of the other games that I stream and do videos of, like City Skylines and Starfield, stuff like that. So always in the lookout for the next new game. I don't stream Apex, even though I play it a lot, because I'm just terrible at it. I am terrible. So that is what it is. But anyways, we're done here. So I thank you so much for joining me, and we will see you next time.